Hello, I'm Lesley Logan. Today we're going to do teaser on the mat. We're going to do all 3 variations, and I'll have some tips and modifications for you. So, contrary to popular belief, teaser is not a peak pose in Pilates. There really isn't one. So if you've been trying so hard to get the teaser because you thought like you would make it to the top of Mount Everest, I'm going to tell you, doesn't matter. Teaser is just another exercise. I think of it as a check-in of exercises I could be practicing more, getting stronger in areas of my body I'm not connected to yet this far into my practice on that day specifically. So I'm going to show you the ideal version of 1, 2, and 3, teaser 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm going to show you some modifications. We'll also talk about some homework you can do at the end. So let's do this. So teaser starts off ideally lying all the way down like we did for the 100. In fact, looks like the 100, like we could be starting with the 100 right here. Instead of doing the 100 though, we're gonna do teaser. So you squeeze your outer hips together. You're gonna reach your arms from your back and roll past your 100 to almost like an open leg rocker, right? Arms and legs are parallel, shoulders are on your back. For teaser 1, you lift your arms, you leave your legs, and you try ultimately to get your arms to touch the mat before your head and chest does. You do not have to go all the way down. You can go part way down and come up, or all the way down and all the way up. The arms reaching up helps you lift your back out of your waist in case you've slouched down. Teaser 2, lower the legs and lift. Now the upper body has to stay still. So I'm not allowed to lean back. So I'll talk about a tip to know if you're going to do that, where you could practice that elsewhere in the mat practice. Teaser 3, everything goes down, do not rest. Everything comes up. Remember what I talked about in the roll-up tutorial? We don't want to be arm-gina-ing ourselves off the mat. You got to pull your shoulders on your back to have more strength. And then to finish, you'd actually go into your hip circles, which we'll talk about in another tutorial. But let me just talk a little bit about what you can be doing to get yourself to your teaser. So homework. Focus on your roll-ups. If you've been focusing on your teaser but not focus on your roll-up, that's going to actually dictate how well your teaser goes. Obviously, if you're not lifting straight off the ground for your 100, it's going to be hard to do that for your teaser. So get to a spot where you're actually doing that, and then it's just a matter of continuing to go past, and that leads you to the open leg rocker, something you also don't want to skip over. If you're struggling with your open leg rocker, work on your rolling like a ball and your roll up. That's all the same thing. There are some preps that I can show you. If you have the OPC deck of cards, and that's why you're watching this video, then you already have 2 of the exercises you could do in place of teaser. That's elbow slip and the half roll back. So check out those cards. If you didn't know, we have a deck of cards. Check it out on OPC. All right, so let me also tell you about like a one-legged teaser you can do. So some other ways to get yourself into a teaser practice is to have your legs start with them bent like the half roll back. One leg would go up. You squeeze everything together. Arms are here. You roll part way down and all the way up. And you make sure that your leg doesn't slide down and up. Has to stay together. Then ideally you switch here so you can see, oh, look, that was so easy, or oh, that was really hard. I lost my inner thigh connection. It lets you know when you're ready to get out of a modification or a pre-Pilates exercise. We never want to stay in our modifications, so we always want to use the least amount of modifications as possible. You can also practice teaser by rolling like a ball and landing in teaser. We have another tutorial that deepens, that goes deeper on that whole thing. Yes, there is the version where your knees are in, your head and chest curls up, you send your legs out, and then you do your teaser one. You can do that. The only thing is, it doesn't set you up for success to actually gather up strength from your seat or ever get you to where you could do teaser 2. So I would really rather you practice that rolling like a ball into teaser and then try your hardest to go from the 100, past the 100 into your teaser. So I love teaser. I think, again, it's a great check-in, a temp check, a barometer of where your practice is that day. If you want to do that with me every single week, check out onlinepilatesclasses.com where we do life better.